Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to it. It's been a while, and I apologize. As many of you know, I adore this channel, and I adore the audience that comes with it. So it pains me to be gone for so long, but it's for very good reason. Let me explain. As some of you know, a few years ago, 2.5 years ago actually, I started a little business by myself called Compass Videography. And I started essentially with nothing. No customer base, no equipment. I had to start from the ground up. I had no idea what I was doing. But for the very reason I'm standing in front of you today on this, this is a bit of a different look, isn't it? This is a nice little studio setup I've got. For the very reason I'm standing here today is testament to the model and the business. We've survived this long and we're looking to grow and expand. Well, that's really the same thing, isn't it? Before I get into that, my hashtag excuses. So, nobody tells you how hard it's going to be. Well, actually, a lot of people do tell you how hard it's going to be to start a business from scratch. I kind of shrugged it off, how hard could it be? You just get a camera and you start filming stuff. That's it, right? I've been doing it for over a decade already, so it shouldn't be that hard. Well, I was humbled a little bit by that fact. It was a lot harder than I had originally planned. But with challenge comes, result and, drive and all those buzzwords that everyone loves. We're here today, is what I'm trying to say. And, I haven't actually had, the past few months have been crazy and I just simply have not had time to ride anything. I was getting a little bit into the Zwift, but then I had to stop doing that because I just did not have any time whatsoever. And that's not a forever thing. That's something that will improve over time. I will get back on the bike, don't you worry. And I have lots of things planned, In the meantime, while this is happening, you're probably already seeing on screen right now some incredible footage. This footage was never released. It was planned to be released, but I never got around to it, so I'm releasing it now. This is from 2022, when I took a short trip up to Mount Buller with Johnny the G. We went and did a bit of riding, and he competed in the Rocky Trails Superflow. It was the Alpine Epic Superflow weekend thing. It was really nice, and props to the guys for putting that on. And from that, I got to test out some skills and get some riding in, and it was a really nice time. So, and I think it was the first time that Johnny probably went out with his bike to do a bike trip. And now he's been to Tasmania, New Zealand, and who knows where he's going to be next. Regardless, it's some nice footage, so instead of it just being me, you can watch while I talk. So, what was I saying? Yes, the business. No, I wasn't saying the business. I was talking about why my hashtag excuses as to why I haven't been riding. Yes, it simply put, no time because I've been working 70-hour weeks to grow the business. And we are at the growth stage now. We are actually in the midst of a rebrand, and I'm happy to release that rebrand to you now. Previously, we were, of course, Compass Videography, specialized in one-man band videography work, events, product videos, educational videos, real estate, drone work, all that fun stuff. But now, as the business has grown, we're looking to expand a little bit. So I'm proud to announce that Compass Videography is now Compass Video. A dramatic change, I know. But there is reason behind that. Mainly clarity. Clarity in the name. You tell people you're a videographer, and some people kind of, they don't know what that is. They know what a photographer is, So you usually have to have that awkward conversation of, well, you know what a photographer is, or it's like a photographer for video. It was too much. So we're just gonna bring it back a bit. We're gonna say Compass Video. There's no confusion in that. Secondly, I mentioned that we are growing, and with that growth, I'm of course looking to onboard employees, which is terrifying, a little bit terrifying. But with that, I'm looking to introduce new offerings through the business. Now, a lot of you know me quite well through this channel. Some of you had the opportunity to ride with me, have conversations with me, and I love every second of that. So what I'm proposing with this new package is if you are a small business owner, that is small to medium size, we can discuss large size as well if that's something you're involved in, but generally focusing on the small, medium, even sole traders like myself at the moment. I am looking to create 52 weeks of social media content for primarily LinkedIn and Instagram. Now, what's the purpose of such a thing? Well, let me explain. A lot of explaining here, so bear with me. Essentially, I want to get you in a studio such as this. This is a very nice one. It may even be this one. We'll see. I want to get you in. I want to ask you a series of questions, and from those questions, I'm going to gauge responses from you that speak to the business. Now, these are elements of the business such as the mission statement, the vision, the principles of the business, the customer base, the work that you do, the wins, the losses, personal stuff as well. It's 52 weeks of business branding content. And as you've seen through this channel, the best way to grow an audience is to do it organically. Now, I can get into the technicalities of SEO, SEM, paid ads, all that fun stuff, but regardless, consider this channel an example. Previously to my hiatus, I would aim to get one video out a week, and I thought that was fairly sustainable, at least prior to the ramp up of this business that I'm in. And through that organic growth came genuine audience, the delivery of my message, my message being essentially go ride your bike all across Southeast Queensland and abroad, and I think we can all agree with that. So now I'm looking to work with individuals, owners of companies, C-suite, people that can really speak to those businesses, and I want to create your social media content. I'll get you in for a day, and I'll edit it. It'll be very nice. We'll have breakfast and lunch. It'll be very nice. And from that, I'll edit it. I'll be able to schedule or work with your social media team to essentially have these videos ready to go, and you're done. You don't have to worry about your social media video campaign for the rest of the year. And I find that is tremendous value from the actual time spent. I did the math because I love numbers, and you are it's not a sacrifice, but you are engaging 0.26% of your working year to get this sorted. And you don't have to worry about anything. Just bring your big brain and speak to me on camera. I'll make it very comfortable, and we can do as many takes as you like. And let me do the rest. That is the package that I'm proposing. So if you are a small to medium business owner, or someone that can speak well to the business that you're in, I would love to be in contact with you. If you could reach out to me at hello@compassvideo.com.au, that would be fantastic. I genuinely want to hear the story behind your business, and your audience does too, because there is authenticity in being able to speak to what you do and what you do well. Just like I'm doing right now. Regardless, So that is the package that I am trying to gauge from individuals. I have plans for future packages as well, when the time is right. Of course, if you have any questions or comments, please reach out at hello@compassvideo.com.au. I am always keen for a chat, even if you want to talk bikes. Okay, so what else is going on? So yes, the business is growing, the business is rebranding, we have a new offering on, and I'm just excited. There's so much potential for the business, and people ask me quite a lot, why do you do what you do? And the reason I do what I do is because I love telling stories. And I feel that video is the absolute best way to tell those stories. Not only tell the stories, but engage with your audience and deliver authentic stories. You can't do that with any other form of media in the world. At least not yet. Maybe VR, maybe, but for now it's video. So yeah, that's where we're at. And I want to ride more. It's as simple as that. I want to get to a point where I take Fridays off, and Friday is my ride day. And that's the day that I film for the channel. And you come along with me, we have a nice time, we chat what's been happening. It's I'm gonna make it very conversational. I feel the audience that I have here, you're receptive to what I have to say. And you enjoy listening to what I say. Some people even have commented that I am great to fall asleep to. And I know exactly what you mean when you say that. It's the voice. Regardless, that's where we're at. And what else can I say? What else can I say? What else can I say? I miss you all. It's such a shame that I haven't been able to release regular content as much as I would have liked to. Actually, you know what? This just popped into my mind. I've worked with bike brands before. Not necessarily bike brands, but bike accessories, bike parts manufacturers before. Some of you already know this. My history is in TV advertising. I would really like to make your product shine. I think I can do it really, really well at a cost-effective price. So if you're a brand, why don't we collaborate? I would love to hear from you as well. I'm really hamming it up here, trying to sell all these, sell myself, but why wouldn't I? I believe what I do is amongst the best in Brisbane, in Southeast Queensland, potentially state or nationwide. I'm amongst the best, and I'm not ashamed to say that. So I want to make you shine as well. Why hide yourself? Why not get up here and do what I'm doing right now? Speak to what you're passionate about. Anyway, enough of the sales pitch. So yes, Compass Video. We have, I say we, it's me, but it will be we soon enough. We have a 5-year plan, a 10-year plan, and I can't wait to share that journey with you. You really never know what's going to come out of this. Well, I do, but it's going to be a surprise for you. I can't wait to get there. Yeah, that's kind of all I have to say. What else do I have to say? We've gone through the rebrand, we've gone through the products, my absence. I'm still riding the trek. I think one personal goal of mine is if I can make, no, it's not if, it's when I can make this work. I want to buy a new bike, because that's always been the thing. People that have talked to me previously, I've always said, well, I'm in a position to buy a bike, but is buying a bike going to make me money through my business? And, the answer is really no. Or I could buy some more camera equipment, some more lights, some more audio gear. And that's, 99% of the time been the way that I've gone. So, it's hard to justify until I'm in a position where I'm expanding, cash flow, all that fun stuff. But you don't need to know about that regardless. I know what bike I want to buy. It's just a matter of getting there. And I will get there with your help. You know, if you aren't someone that owns a business or is a high up in a SME, why don't you reach out to one of your friends? I'm sure there's someone you know that might be able to assist. Video content, it's incredibly difficult. Even today, setting all this up took me, I can do it really quickly by myself. But when I have to stand in here and get the lights right and then do the back and forth, and it's hard because I'm on the other side of the camera, I'm on the other side of the lights, and then I've usually got the talent here. This is another hashtag excuse. So, it is hard, even for me, someone that's been doing it for close to, I want to say 13 years, most of my adult life. It's still hard, and the tech's always evolving. So anyway, I guess that's enough from me. You've probably heard enough, and why don't we close it off by saying, I'll be back. I'll be back making content as soon as I possibly can, and thank you for your patience. Catch you guys later. Have a good one.